just, in these times right now where there's so many different voices out there, so many people telling you what's right, it's so essential that we learn to know what's right for us. And we learn to follow that highest guidance that every single one of us has. And the beauty of the Joyful Kids program is that if we teach that to the young, if we teach that to children, how to become those conscious creators of a joyful life, then it has to have a positive impact on this planet, doesn't it?
Absolutely. And how do you help kids to connect to their intuition? And I ask this because as an adult, I struggle with it myself, right? So how do you, if I don't really have the skill to understand it, how can I help my child to kind of develop this? And what does it even mean? Yeah.
So we all have intuition. We were born with it. And when we're young, so say we've just landed on this planet, we are in our brainwave state, in a deeply relaxed brainwave state. We're in delta. That you and I cannot usually stay awake easily while we're in delta. We're usually asleep. But babies, until they're 2 years old, are in delta. And that means that their brain is incredibly relaxed. There are no filters. They're basically taking in everything that's happening around them all the time. And that means that our brain is programmed from day one, actually already in uterus, right? It's already when we're in our mom's belly, hearing all the sounds and feeling all the emotions of our moms and all that. So this programming starts from early age on, and then we kind of wake up as kids, brainwave wise, that we go from delta into theta. I mean, children from 2 to 7, it's already when we're starting schooling them as well, and we're putting them in all kinds of places, right? 2 to 7 are in theta. Now, theta is a brainwave state that we can access when we're deeply relaxed and meditating. And theta is also the brainwave state where most change happens. Why? Because that conscious filter of the conscious mind, which is tiny compared to the unconscious mind, that filter is stepping aside. It's always there, it's always watching, but it's stepping aside, and we're getting to connect to that bigger part of the brain. So still, we're programming the children up to the age of 7. And then at 7, you can watch this when you work with children. You watch them switch into the alpha brainwave state, which is still deeply relaxed. And that's usually the age where they're definitely in schools, and we're doing frontal tutoring, right? And they're in their alpha, and they're like, oh God, whatever. And then when they hit puberty, around about 12 usually, they'll switch into beta, where we are right now. We call it the busy brain. It's the busy brain where it's constantly go, 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 has all these thoughts. And we as adults usually have more the challenge of relaxing it down again. So when we're intuitively connected to our highest guidance, to that highest intelligence, that's what intuition actually is, we have to have a relaxed brain. Now, kids have it, but they face the challenge of being told what's not right, who they're not, what they're not supposed to do, usually more than what they're supposed to do. So up until the age of 18, we've heard who we are not, what we're allowed to do, what we're not allowed to do, what we're good at, what we're not good at, all that, about 180,000 times or more. So we're programmed. And the whole approach of the Joyful Kids program is, why don't we start out with young children already, and we teach them in a way that not only helps ourselves, because we're going to be able to do all these processes with the kids, but we're preventing so much trauma. Because you see, I realized